Good morning, boys and girls of the internet. Today is Tuesday, June 19th, 2018. This will be immature vlog number 169. Yeah, I'm so mature. So, what to talk about today? I was watching a video last night, and they were talking about a number of things. It was a debate. It was a religious debate. And one subject that comes up, and it comes up often when it comes to religious debates, is the subject of morality. Especially when it comes to religious and non-religious people. As you may know, as I've stated a couple of times before, I am an atheist. I lack the belief in any God. I'm not saying there's no God. I'm saying that I do not believe in one. There's no number of gods. There's no Zeus. There's no Loki. There's no Odin. No Yahweh. There's no Buddha. There's no Krishna. Any of that. I do not believe that they exist. I believe they are fairy tales. They might be good tales. They might be good starting points for stories and kind of parables to almost lead your life a little bit. That's about it. Now, like I said, religious people would like to say that without morals, what's the point? Without religion, you have no morals. Which I totally disagree with. The thing that religious people will tell you is that if there's no God and there's nobody to give you your system of morality, what's to stop you from going out and raping someone or killing somebody? Technically nothing. That's the hard answer. There's nothing stopping you from doing something that we would consider immoral. Except for either there's two things that will actually stop you. One, there are laws that humans have invented to maintain society. Back when we were just small little tribal groups, maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go raping your neighbor or go killing your neighbor because, you're a tribe, you're trying to survive. So, someone who's deemed the leader of the tribe say, okay, please don't do that. We need to, get along, and we need to not do these things. Stop stealing from your neighbor. Stop, raping his wife. He doesn't like that. Things like that. That's boiling it down to something very basic, but essentially, that's how it started. In order to be a civil society, we have laws and rules of how to maintain our society in order for us to prosper. The second thing that keeps you moral is your internal morality in terms of what you would want for yourself. The age-old do unto others as you would like done to yourself rule. Now, a lot of people say there's a golden rule. Oh, it's something that Jesus said or something. I'm pretty sure it's something that's been going on for a long time that people have stated, yeah, I don't want that done to me, so I shouldn't do it to somebody else. That's basically it. I don't want me to be raped. I don't want someone to rape my ass or kill me. I would not like that. That won't feel good. So I use that and my empathy you say, all right, I don't want that to happen to me, so that means I don't want to do that to somebody else. And I'm pretty sure they don't want it done to them either. That's pretty much it. Now, a lot of people will say, well, in religious circles, you have your morals and your rules and your laws handed down to God by God, because if you disobey all that stuff, there will be consequences in the afterlife. That's all well and good, but where's the evidence that there is even an afterlife? So why should I be good now for an afterlife I don't know what's coming? I should be good now for now, so I don't have the consequences of now. That's what ultimately what it boils down to. These people that monstrous that they will actually say, I'm only good because God tells me to be good. So he's saying if you knew that there was no God, you would go around raping and pillaging and killing? That sounds kind of monstrous to me. And here's the other thing. Most of these arguments you'll hear from one side or the other, religious, non-religious, but usually the religious side, especially when it comes to the context of speaking about religion in America, usually comes from a Christian standpoint, and comes from the thing about Jesus and things that he said and the Ten Commandments. But that is only one of many religions and one of many, belief systems in our world. People say, "Oh, you're born with and God, gives you your moral system in your heart, and your rights in your heart." Well, what about someone who's born in Bora Bora? He knows nothing about your God. I don't know what kind of religion they do practice in Bora Bora, natively. Well, what about if you go to Japan, where it's, for a long time, it's mainly Buddhist as their religious origins. They have their own system of morals as well. Some things may be similar, but again, most of their moral system and their beliefs and their laws come from their society. For a long time in Japan, they believed that it is honorable to die for your country, and if you do something that dishonors your country or your lord, you must use your embrace your honor and kill yourself, take your own life. They see nothing wrong with that. So a lot of people would think that would be amoral to do, or immoral, I should say. A lot of people say, "Oh, if you have your life, don't take your life because that's wrong to do. You should cherish your life." Well, these people are dying for something that they believe is greater. Of course, there's other Abrahamic religions that have, similar morality structures, but, and again, you look at extreme Islamists who think it's they're beholden to kill in the name of their religion, and they'll do it. If they think that you're an apostate, if they see that you're gay, or if you're atheist, they will kill you. They are ordained by their religious text and by their prophet Muhammad that they must bring and spread their religion by the sword. And they take that to mean that we're going to pick up any weapon that is available to us and take our religion to you. If you don't accept it, we'll kill you. What kind of moral system is that? And Islam is a descendant of Christianity, which is in turn a descendant of Judaism. They're all Abrahamic faiths. They're all interconnected. Much as people would like to deny that, it's the truth. Not many people would accept this, but Jesus is a apostle in the Islamic faith. He exists in their book. So, all in all, morals come from within, but it's something that you don't want done to yourself, so you don't do it to others. And also that there are, as a civilized society, consequences for doing quote-unquote bad things. A lot of people say, well, morals is our way of knowing good from evil. Well, I actually don't believe evil exists. I believe bad things exist in terms of good and bad, but I don't think there's a good in evil. Usually when things are bad, and when bad things are caused by a person, that's usually either they're a misguided person, or they've lost their mind, or they're not in control of their own actions, various other things, but I don't think they're evil. There are things that can be so bad that you go like, oh man, that's so evil. I even use that term a lot, but in my mind, when I use evil to describe something, it's just a really, really bad thing. On the complete opposite of the goodest good I could think of. So, yeah, my morality tells me how to separate bad from good. And, again, go across other cultures around the world, their morality might be, somewhat similar to, or to live in a civilized society, but outside of that, there's some fringes of morality that might differ from mine, yours, or even a hardcore religious person. So many people in this world, though, so many beliefs and cultures, and the way their society has brought them up, that their morality is slightly different. Now, is a culture that has a different morality inherently bad in comparison to yours? Well, put the shoe on the other foot. From their perspective, is your morality good or bad compared to their own? That's the discussion we all have to have. When dealing with differing cultures and different societies. Again, if you refrain from doing bad things simply because you think somebody in the sky is watching you and will punish you if you do those bad things, if that's the only thing keeping you from doing it, you're a bad person. Your moral system is screwed up. I do it. I keep myself moral because I don't want to do these things to other people that I don't want done to myself. That's where it pretty much boils down to. And also there's consequences here in this life. I definitely don't want to be punished for those. Here in this life where I know I will not enjoy that type of punishment here. Well, I know that wasn't going to be a quick discussion. I kind of wanted to not ramble on so much, but I'm tired. So my brain was kind of just going and going. At any rate, that'll be all for today. What is your thoughts on morality and where we stand, and if you're religious or not religious? What do you think of morality? And are morals built into us, or are they learned, or are they just something that is necessary for society to maintain itself and to be prosperous? That's all for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. I love you.